Hey guys, thanks for joining me again. Today we're going to be learning how to connect our Facebook accounts or our Facebook business managers to our websites so that we can see if our ads or our posts are actually converting. And what we're going to be using is we're going to be using Google Tag Manager. So I showed you in my last videos how to set up Tag Manager. That's all set up and ready to go. And the reason we want to use it is because as we get more advanced or you start diving into some custom conversions, it can help a lot. But even without knowing the advanced things, it helps to organize the type of tags and code that you put onto your website to help track things. So you need to make sure that you have a Tag Manager account, and you also need to make sure that you have a Facebook Business Manager account. Have access to that if you're doing this for a client or for yourself. And so let's go ahead and we're going to start in Facebook. So what you want to do to get to the Pixel, and before I do want to explain what the Pixel is. Facebook Pixel is Facebook's analytics software. Very similar to Google Analytics. It'll track a lot of the same things, but it will help connect users coming from your ads and then what they're doing. All that Google Analytics can do is say, hey, this person came from Facebook, and that's about as far as it goes. But Facebook can then say, hey, this person converted on your website and they came from this specific ad. And you can start gauging how well or what your ads are doing, and then you can even, as you get a little more advanced, start remarketing or retargeting those who interact well with your content. But to start off, we want to go to this. This will be different wherever you're at. That's what Events Manager will say. But yeah, so you click on the menu and you come over to Events Manager, and it'll show all the events that you have. These are all the Facebook pixels. There are some offline or app things that you can do, but most often you use your Facebook pixel, so that's the thing that comes up. And so what you can do is you can create a new data source, and you're going to use a Facebook pixel. You put in all this fun information. If you push create, it creates a new one. I've already have one created, and I'll send you down right here. So I'm going to finish setting this one up. It's going to ask to connect things. Now you can connect your Google Tag Manager directly with this, or even your WordPress. You connect it directly, but I'm going to recommend that you do this, especially when you get a little more advanced. This will work in your favor more. Okay, so we have the code that's copied. You can put this in the header of your website, but like I said, we're going to use Tag Manager. So we're going to continue. I'm going to throw this into Tag Manager real quick by creating a new tag. And so there's lots of things that we can connect it with, but I'm going to do custom HTML. I'm going to throw that in there. We're going to create a trigger. This is just going to be an all page views trigger. I have a couple made, but I'm going to show you how to make one, just in case you don't remember. We're just going to do a generic page views. And this is for all pages. I'm going to save that. I'm going to name this Facebook 2. Alrighty, and then we're going to save this trigger and this tag all together to Facebook Pixel. Perfect. And now it is on there. We can preview it. So let's go ahead and preview this, see what it makes our website look like. Okay, now we're in preview mode. We can go to the website. We want to do reset. Before we do that, make sure that you have Google Tag Assistant downloaded to your Chrome plugins, or this won't work. But we can go ahead and load this and make sure that, there we go, it says that our pixel is firing. When we open the page, that means it's working. There's something else really cool that you can get, and it's this plugin right here, the Facebook Pixel Helper. It'll let you know what the pixel is gauging. So we can see right here, it saw that there's a page view, and then it's really cool, they can do automatic detections. So say I come down here and I click the send button, Facebook Pixel will automatically recognize that, and then they'll say, hey, this is probably a conversion, so here's your button click. And you can get that in Analytics. But it's not perfect. It won't catch it every time, so I'll show you how to set one up directly. Before I do that, though, let's go ahead and submit the changes that we've made. So let's do Facebook Pixel install. Publish that. Okay, it's now live on the site. Now let's go to Business Manager and let's finish setting this up. So they have these great event setup things. You can use the manual, and that's where Tag Manager will get really good. But the automated ones are good, and then this help really helps. So let's go ahead and say okay. Let's go to the website. So it's going to give you just a little bit of information of what you can do. Go ahead and read through this. It's informational, but it's not necessary for what we're doing right now. So we scroll down. We can see we could add and add to cart. That's one of the more common ones that Facebook gets, but we're not looking for that. We're looking for the contact button. So we're going to create a new button to track, and it says to click on it. So we go ahead and click, and we select what we want this event to be. We can make it a lead or a contact. I think for this one I'm going to make it a lead. So this is considered a lead. And the reason I'm not using contact is because you can actually set up direct messaging on your website using Facebook Messenger, and that would be more of a contact. So look more into that, but I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video today. Great, so we have this lead that it's showing. Let's finish up what we're doing. Okay, it's saying we've got this lead button for the send. We'll give it 5 stars because I like it. And perfect. We should be done there. Let me do so. This is the one that I have already set in. I'm going to do some actions on here. I want Facebook to see that something's happening because they'll say that you need to continue setting up even after you finished it. Reason why is because they're not recognizing any data has been done on the website. So I'm just going to click around, let the Facebook Pixel run a little bit, see what's going on. We can see that it's catching all of the things that are going on because we're using the Facebook Pixel Helper. And we check and make sure you have our global site, analytics, and our tag manager are all working. So everything is in order. Let's go ahead, run here. We'll test the event, help Facebook feel good about it, because we do want it to be confident what we're doing. There's that send button. Looks like it recognized it. Yep. Okay, let's run back. Great, it saw that we had a page view and that we got a lead. So that is good. We're going to hit the overview. Like I said, it wants us to finish setting it up even though we have finished. So just reload the page. Hopefully we've got some tracking data. Okay, don't worry if this happens. Sometimes it takes a little bit for it to recognize that things have happened and are going on. So that is not a problem. It might take it a minute, but it will eventually load, hopefully here in the next few seconds, so that I can show you guys what's going on there. Let me just click through and make sure if there's any errors that I fixed them all. I already did that. Did that. Also do that. Yeah, so there should be, everything should be good. It's just going to take it a minute to load. But that is how you set up the Facebook Pixel onto your website. You can also put in your header and do the exact same process you did through Tag Manager. It's up to you, but hopefully that helps, and you guys have a great day.